So the craziest thing happened to me this New Year's Eve. So I went and played basketball. I probably shouldn't have went and played basketball in the midst of a pandemic, but while I was playing basketball, my cheek and lip started to swell up, and I didn't know. I thought I got hit in the face. So you can see it right here, still a little bit. Um, but I didn't. I thought I got hit in the face, but over time, like from like 2:30 to 5 o'clock, like I got all swelled up, and like I look like the dude off Hitch, or Will Smith off Hitch, and uh, Buddy Love off of The Clumps. When and I'm telling you, like it was crazy because like I just thought I got hit in the mouth, but I mean I've been playing basketball all my life, so being hit in the mouth, it don't swell up like that. I even came home and put on some different, like put up some ice on my cheek. So I was like, this this ain't right. But I had come to find out I had been battling with what's that called? The high blood pressure medicine. Like I've been having side effects with the high blood pressure medicine that I've been having. So I got that changed after 15 months of being on the same high blood pressure medicine. And so I got it changed because I was having side effects with that, and we didn't understand it. The doctor didn't understand what I was going through. So like I had to do some detective work, and when I went to my dentist, I had like my gums were they weren't bleeding or anything, but they were swollen too, and I would have like swollen legs and different things like that. So I went to the doctor or the dentist, and they were like, it might be your medicine. It's more than likely your medicine that is causing the overgrowth, is what they call it, for your gums. And because I went in there, I was like, I need to get these gums right because I'm about to start speaking. I'm about to start doing all these different things in public, even though it might be over Zoom for a while. But still, I was being self-conscious about like being on camera and speaking directly to people because my gums were so out of whack and they looked nasty to me. So I got to go to a periodontist. I call it the gum doctor. I didn't even know one of those existed. So they had me wiping my gums with some little steroid cream that I had to do twice a day. I still have to do it twice a day, and just to like see if the gums would go down without surgery. Crazy. All because of high blood pressure, and like this ain't something that like I just get. I mean, people that are active, not overweight, and eat healthy. I eat healthy. I eat a plant-based diet, and I still got high blood pressure. So I talk to a lot of people about black people have circumstances that um, aren't necessarily like caused by themselves, and I'm one of them people. Like I didn't cause this circumstance, but I have to deal with it, and I have to deal with it in the right way, and I have to be conscious and aware of my health, and that's a part of the 7 arenas. Is health is a part of what goals we should have, and my goal uh 17 months ago, or a little over a year ago, um was to get more on top of my health and be more aware of my health, and just it comes to the fact that I have high blood pressure, continuous high blood pressure. I had to really come to grips with, like, even if you work out all the time, even if you eat right, even if you drink water, you don't drink a lot of alcohol, like you can still get high blood pressure. And people don't understand that, like, that's losing for me. Like that's not even losing my that's not even losing when I didn't even do anything. Like that's the worst loss. If I can't lose on my own terms, Like, I can be okay with that because I can make adjustments or whatever, but I have different circumstances. Black people have different circumstances that, um, like, we start off at a negative. Like, I, I don't even know how to explain it because, or I do not explain it, but like high blood pressure is something that may be hereditary that mm, I, I didn't, I can do everything right, but it still affects me. So I have to understand how to deal with it, and still thrive and survive and thrive because of it. Growing up in different households, the most successful people have both parents. So like that's a circumstance that is out of our control if we grew up without a one of the parents in the home or even having contact with your both parents. Those are different things, and those different things start to pile up before you even born, like and that's what makes it so crazy that like we have to go through all of this stuff just to become even, is what I say. I gotta get to even, even our financial situation, our mindset, so all these different things, we have the circumstances that we have to go through to just to get to even. And people don't understand that, and it's not a black or white thing. It's specific to me, and I'm a black male, so I have to talk about this, and I have to talk about these different things because not a lot of people are talking about like the different generational traumas or anything that um, are we have to go through as black people, as people in general. But I come from that perspective of people of color and black people in general, and I just have to deal with those circumstances. So if all of that stuff was already being handled or dealt with before me, I would be able to, focus more on what I need to do to be ultimately successful. And unfortunately, that ain't the case for most of us. So, my goal this year was to start doing YouTube videos and kick all of the rules to building a YouTube channel, to building Instagram following and Twitter. Like I put it all out the window because I studied all that stuff. Like I studied, you got to be consistent. You got to have the background consistent for your followers, and you got to upload videos and this and that. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, and the stuff that I am talking about, like, just comes out. Like, I don't know when I'm about to say something like profound or have an epiphany and talk about the different issues that I dealt with on my journey for success. Like, I don't know why I keep saying like, and that's another reason why I need to do this unscripted. Like, I need to hone my skills. And the reason why I set the goal to put out 100 video, or not even 100, 1,000 videos, is because I need to get into the mode. I need to stay in success teaching mode all day, every day. Like this is what I have to do. I gave myself a goal of leaving my job in 18 months, starting today. And I'm calling it the exit. This 18 months is going to be my exit. So I've built my brand in person. I'm transitioning that brand into online and creativity and seeking, not validation, but seeking to build my presence online as a thought leader. And this is the 1,000 videos in the next year. I gave myself 12 months, but ultimately I want to be able to, in 18 months, leave my job. Because when I say I've been building this, I've been working to, basically working for my freedom. I worked my way out You know, that's that Nas and Dave East song with the dude from Hamilton on the Hamilton remix soundtrack. I think it's something like that. But they wrote a song called Wrote My Way Out. So they wrote their way out using their rhymes. Like, I worked my way out through jobs, through self-development, to self-improvement, through working those mediocre jobs. I had to work my way out. And this is my final exit. It's been, so once 2022 comes, it's going to be 20 years exactly since I graduated high school. Graduated high school, 20 years, and that's just been all work. Like, it ain't nothing been special about it, nothing like that. But I had to go ahead and say it and do it, because I've been working for this stuff for a long time and building for the past 7 years and understanding what I can offer the world, and actually build and create a whole philosophy for individual achievement. Because 7 years ago, I had I came up with the idea for the Work Hard philosophy for individual achievement. I was supposed to write the book, or I was supposed to be writing the book right now, but I was dealing with my issue from yesterday, New Year's Eve, and I wasn't able. I was calling around, calling doctors, different things like that, to get prescriptions and stuff for and to see what was going on, right? So then, like, now, I am about to get back on it. You see my stuff going down. But 7 years of trying to understand and learn the whole system of what I wanted to do. You see, like, right over here, I've had that on my wall for almost 4 years. That's my success plan, or my business plan. Some of the things that I need to do on social media and things like that. So, like, that's I planted the seed for my ultimate exit a long time ago, and I just been working my dreams, my goals for the long term, and that's what I teach for the long term. I had to do it for the long term so that I can help your learning curve and limit your learning curve. So I have this philosophy, that the Work Hard philosophy for individual achievement, that I'm going to teach to everybody. I don't know when it's going to come out. There's different circumstances. I know when I want the philosophy to come out, and I'll have the book and everything written, but, like, I don't know how to describe it to people in the specific words necessary. So I am really just about to, just say what's on my mind. Gary V is one of my online mentors. I'll talk about that the throughout these next 18 months on just following people, changing your mindset, and having people around. And now we have the internet, so there's people giving away the game for free. And I connected with Gary V, and, like, he spoke my language, but I really want to, like, he talks about how you supposed to document, don't create. And I've been, like, having that in my mind for a long time. I'm like, all right, I can document, and I don't need to create anything. I don't have to have the background and different things like that to build the YouTube channel and bring awareness to what I want to teach and how I want to give myself to the world, to help the world. And it just hit me that, like, I just need to practice for these next 18 months, so that when I'm able to get out, I'll have a whole bunch of material to go off of, and to start speaking this in real life and get paid for this. Like, I should be getting paid for the knowledge that I know and the work that I put in. I feel that. So and nobody can tell me what to want out of my life, and we'll go through that as well. But I want to say, uh, welcome to the exit. This is the beginning of the exit because I'm not doing it no more. I've spent enough time working for other people, helping a lot of people. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop helping. I'm just going to help in my own way, and the way that I um, innovatively see myself, and I'm creating the job, my actual job that I want, which is life coaching, speaking, online course creator, and what else is that? Workshops. That's what I do. I help people, and I've always helped people. They just don't listen. And I don't think people really want it bad enough. And if you do, like, we should click, and we should be on the same page, and we should try to help each other. I've always tried to help people, and this is the exit. This is what I'm about to do for the next 18 months. And it's probably a good thing that it started out this way, with my cheek all swelling up, because I was doing a online course series on Facebook Live for the past week, and just going through my online free online course for my for students, high school students and college students, and for parents of those students, to help them maximize their time in school. So I was doing that, and I was like, I'm gonna go into 2021, and I'm just making videos, video after video. I'm gonna make 1,000 videos. That's my goals. That's videos. That's 25 videos a week, pretty much. And I'm talking YouTube videos, not just clips and stuff. So the clips and things will come from the YouTube videos. Like, I've been studying this stuff, man. Like, it's all coming together, and that's why you have to study your craft, and it takes a little bit longer than what you think, because people, these massively successful people, are like, they did it for the long haul. Like, if I wouldn't have took out the last 19 years right now, but when I exit, it'll be 20 years. If I wouldn't have took out the 20 years to work on myself, and it was kind of forced, but also I had to make the most of what I had. And so this exit is a culmination of, like, I feel like I can do it on my own. I need your help. Like, I want to help everybody else. So the life coaching business, the online course, all those things, the book that's coming out. I got 3 books that I'm definitely going to write. Is the first one is the work harder and work smarter. Work hard philosophy for individual achievement. That's going to come out first. That's the manual. That's based off your circumstances. You can put yourself in position for success, and that's what the formula is. That's what the philosophy is. It is a formula for you to use to study and master yourself and your craft. So that's what the work harder and work smarter is and is the key word. Work harder and work smarter, because I come from a disadvantaged background, that, like, there isn't a a straight line to success. Like, it wasn't set up for me, so I had to work harder and work smarter. So I had to do both. It's not work harder, not smarter, or work smarter, not harder. That's not it. It's work smarter and work harder. Oh yeah, that's the title of the show, or the book. Work smarter and work harder. Yeah. And that's basically what it is. Like, we gotta put in the work. We gotta have a plan, and that is the plan and process. And I'll have that book first. That's the manual. And then Success is My Religion is the second book. It talks about my life story, and the things that I faced. And I'll talk more in depth about how I came to the work hard philosophy, and you'll understand it more in that second book. And then you'll have For My White Friends. So we're in a transition to be, we're in a transition to where the minorities in this America, I live in the U.S. Minorities in this country will become the majority in the next 20 years. So in the next 20 years, um, white people are going to have to transition and either share the power or give up the power. And that's going to be a long, tough road. So I want to help my white friends out with that transition on, Black leadership and not being the ultimate last say so in what goes on in this country individually, all of that stuff. Like it's really it's for us to help and work together. But you're gonna have to give up some of that power. I'm sorry to say. And and I'm unapologetic about it now. Because now um I have to my one of my main focus is teaching the younger generations to be leaders. And the way to go about that is they have to understand the circumstances that they live in. So a lot of people talk about how the young people like 18 years old, graduating high school, graduating college, 18 to 25, right, are able to be leaders. But if they're able to become leaders and they are not um, making those decisions, and they're still working in corporate America, and I need them to be uniquely them because they went through some things that they can use to innovate, the bad parts, the bad things, bad circumstances, yeah, bad circumstances in the world. So only the people that come from those circumstances are going to be able to change it. So I need them to be uniquely them and not fall back into the rat race, the system that is already not worked for them. And uh, so when they come to be 36 years old, they will actually be leaders. And that is the most important aspect of my mission, is for them to become leaders when at my age. So in the next 20 years, if I can get them on board and learning and understanding what societal things are happening, and kind of be that bulldozer in front to get everybody out the way so that they can be innovators and do whatever they need to do and use their creative minds and spirits to change the world. And that's basically what it boils down to, is that like this work hard philosophy is that like you have to use everything in in your in your world for an advantage. And I'll leave you out with this. My favorite quote is Napoleon Hill: "Every adversity comes with it the seed of its equivalent advantage. Every adversity comes with it the seed of its equivalent or greater advantage." And what Black people, people of color, have to realize is that our ancestors had the worst adversity, and we are standing upon their shoulders because they died, they sacrificed, they survived for so long. Now it's time for us to thrive. And their adversity, which is it is passed on. It was forced adversity. It's passed on into us, and we have the opportunities now to separate ourselves, to actually thrive. And that's what I want. And we don't understand the adversity part, and we don't understand the traumas and the different things that come into play. And that's what the exit is all about. I'm going to talk about everything, and it's going to be unscripted. It's going to be unique to me, and I just need to put it out there. And this is what you're gonna get. This is it. This I don't want to take Michael Jackson's stuff, but this is it. This is the exit, and I hope you come along for the journey.